while. They went 6 from 6. It was unheard of. Martin Guptill there weren't boundaries big enough for him. There wasn't glass strong enough for him, and he was sensational. But it's not just been about him. The whole team has united, come together. They've had 3 different captains. They've had 2 different wicket keepers. They've really had to move their team around at times, and look what it means to them. The men in blue, they've had a few days since their last game. You always think maybe it could be a little bit rusty coming into it, but there it is, the big lift. I'm flying, Jack, to quote Titanic, but they weren't the Titanic. They didn't sink, and it was an incredible performance in the end from the superstars. They win it. They're going to lift the trophy. They are the champions of the K Rasa Legends League Season 3. And now let's go downstairs with Matt Kabir Floyd.
I've got the Super Over hero, Hamid Hassan, alongside me. Wow, what a game that was. Describe your emotions to be involved in that.
Well, unbelievable game. I couldn't imagine I will bowl super over today. The way we started, we thought we'd score like above 170, 180 plus. But in the end, there's 2 overs, a little bit slow down our score. But later on, we bowled really well. We got very good fight, and the score was level. In the second last over, went for like 28 runs. And then last over for 7 runs from Chato. He bowled brilliantly. And then super over, like it's in my life, it's 3rd or 4th time I've bowled here. So too much energy needed for that. But I try my best to restrict them with less runs. And thanks to Goptel, he got 2 sixes. That's why we scored a chase.
So what were you thinking after that first delivery was a high no ball and went for a free hit?
Oh, I was like very scared as well, like because first no ball in super over, it's very risky. Plus, he didn't get any runs, and luckily I missed the second delivery. But I got a little bit pressure, but I control my emotions, focus on my line and length. So I try my best to, as much as I can, give less runs. It will be good for the chase.
But LLC champions, how does that sound?
Well, unbelievable. So excited and so happy now. And luckily we got the champion trophy. It's going there now.
Congratulations, well done, brilliant super.
Thank you so much.
Right, Nikhil has got another star of the Southern Superstars with him.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah, I've got Pawan Negi with me. Pawan, sigh of relief after that last over, Yusuf Pathan, and then finally winning the game for your side?
Definitely, last over काफ़ी मतलब crucial था, जो हमारी bowling में भी चाटा ने जो डाला था, उसके बाद और बहुत अच्छा बॉल फेंका उसने, और टाई करने पे मतलब 1 साइड हो गया था लास्ट ओवर में, बट उसने बहुत अच्छी बॉल करी, तो होपफुली उसके बाद हम जीत गए अच्छे।
यूसुफ को जब डाल रहे थे, जिस तरीके से वो स्ट्राइक कर रहा था, एक समय ऐसा लगा था कि 8 विकेटें आउट हो गई, वहीं पे आप गेम जीत रहे हैं, लेकिन यूसुफ को वो ओवर डाल रहे थे, तो उस समय दिमाग में क्या चल रहा था?
मैं क्योंकि टर्न काफ़ी हो रहा था बॉल, तो मैं टर्न कराने के लिए देख रहा था, और क्योंकि वो बहुत अच्छी बैटिंग कर रहे थे, काफ़ी टाइम से खेल रहे थे, विकेट पे थे, तो उनको आइडिया था अच्छा, और मतलब ऑब्वियसली वो स्पिनर्स बहुत अच्छे खेलते हैं, तो उन्होंने मतलब लिया अच्छा हमारे।
लेफ्ट एंड राइट कॉम्बिनेशन, ये सोचा था कि क्या शायद शहबाज नदीम डालेंगे, इसलिए आप पहले स्ट्राइक ले रहे थे, फिर पठानिया के हाथ में गेंद आई, तो फिर मार्टिन गप्टिल ने स्ट्राइक ली?
हाँ, मैं पहले यही पता था कि मतलब शहबाज नदीम बॉल डाल रहा है, बट हम अंदर आए तो फिर चेंज हो गया था, तो फिर गप्टिल ने स्ट्राइक ले ली थी।
Thank you so much, Pawan. Let's go back to Matt, and he's got the man of the moment, Martin Guptill, with him.
Thank you, Nikhil. Yeah, I certainly do. I've got the batting star of the Super Over with me. That's how you finish a Super Over.
Yeah, well, I've had a bit of experience with them over my career, so nice to get a couple sort of somewhere near the middle and see the boys over the line.
And you've done it without even your own kit on. Those aren't your pads. What happened to them?
No, after I got out in the first innings, I threw them into the crowd, not thinking I need any other pads tonight. But here we go. Borrowed Hamilton's, and he's scored some runs in them tonight, so they had the good luck.
What an incredible game that was. Just give us your thoughts on the game as a whole, because it looked like you were going to cruise to it, and then that amazing Yusuf innings, and then it looked lost, and then you came back and forced the Super Over.
Yeah, it was one of those ones where you felt like you were ahead. They brought it back. It was just one of those topsy-turvy games where both teams were on top for portions of the game, and I guess a fitting way to close it out with a Super Over.
And how do you stay calm in that Super Over situation? You say you've had a lot of experience of them, but just knowing that every ball is so important.
Well, I guess at the end of the day, you've got nothing to lose, have you? You just got to go out and watch the ball and try and hit it as clean as possible. And, I got lucky enough, I got a couple in my slot and put them away.
Well done. You've had a great tournament. I'm sure you're going to celebrate tonight.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, bet you are. OK, let's get back to Nikhil. He's got another superstar with him.
Yeah, I've got Shivats Goswami with me. Shivats, 164 on the board. First up, you would have thought you had enough.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the way we were going, I thought we could easily get to 180, but then 164, I thought in this wicket was enough. The dew really didn't come so much at the end, but hats off to Yusuf Patani, played really, really well. But what a final. This is exactly what we want.
Yeah, well, that's what you call a befitting final, but super over, 14 to get. Patania been given the ball, Martin Guptill on strike. You would have said that. Well, Martin would see you cross the line.
Yeah, absolutely. The way he is going, I mean, you have to back him. If you have to back anybody, it has to be Martin Guptill. But the way things turned out today, I think Jimmy Nisham's tweet came into my mind. Cricket is not for faint-hearted. If you want to do something else, if you want to play cricket, you have to be really strong.
Yeah, and the way Pawan Negi was bowling in that last over to Yusuf Pathan, you thought he was looking to probably, get wickets. You were behind the stumps. Did any of those deliveries really turn?
It did. I think I have to give credit to Yusuf Bhai. He really, really played well. Long levers. Some balls were not there to be hit and to be gone for sixes, but he did. He did really bat really well.
Nevertheless, congratulations on being the victorious guys winning the trophy. Well, let's go back to Matt, and Michael Bowen is with Matt Lloyd.
Yeah, I have got the head honcho of the Southern Superstars, Michael Bevan, alongside me. First of all, you were coach last year. You've gone from 5th to champions. How have you turned it around so quickly and so dramatically?
Well, look, you'd have to ask the players that. We had a great group. We did pretty well in the auction. We seemed to have a really, really well-balanced side, which was really key. Lefties, righties, a lot of all-rounders, and the guys did the job under pressure for the most of the time, and so for the whole tournament we were pretty consistent. Even when we didn't win, we weren't far off, and so I just thought the guys played magnificently, really.
What's it like for a coach watching a game like that, where you're up, you're down, you're up again, you're down, and then you finish up?
Well, pretty much exactly like that. I've got to say that I wasn't overly happy in those last few overs. The last 5 overs, I thought we'd done a magnificent job. You can never really count your chickens when the Pathan brothers are out there. They're great hitters of the ball, but I thought we'd had it in the bag with 5 overs to go. And then the last over, I felt we'd lost. So it was really a roller coaster, and not one of the matches that you really want to be coaching in, I don't think.
Yeah, I can imagine. And then talk me through the decision with the batters in the super over. But was that a difficult one? Because you left Hamilton Mazakadze out, who just been the main man in the actual game itself with 80 odd.
No, it wasn't a difficult one because you can't bat an impact player. So he was ruled out straight away. Then obviously Pawan Negi has been hitting it well. Martin Guptill was hitting him well. And then I suppose the only decision then we had to make was, are they going to bowl a spinner or are they going to bowl a quick? So, if they were going to bowl spin, then we had Chirag Gandhi come in. And if they were bowling a quick, we had Elton Chigumbura come in. So, it was pretty clear what we had to do.
Well, your decisions made a big impact during this tournament. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, mate. Much appreciated.
A very happy captain there, and that's because the Superstars are the champions. And this was the moment they secured victory. It had been all explosive at the beginning. At this point, all they needed was 1 run. There's the celebration. And as a very happy side, they are the champions, the Superstars. They were the best team in the tournament in the group stages. They came straight through to the finals, and now they're going to be lifting that very shiny trophy very soon. Hugs all around for the men in blue, and a really strong performance, especially in that super over. Martin Guptill came out, showed like he didn't even know what nerves were. Hit the first 2 for 6, and that was pretty much all she wrote, folks. He did his level best, Yusuf Pathan. He got them to level in the 20 overs, but it just wasn't quite enough. They needed 1 more, they couldn't manage it, and then the super over belonged to the men in blue, and they won it pretty easily in the end, hitting 12 off the first 2. They were needing just 14 from the over. That man there, Martin Guptill, he came out and he hit 2 sixes off the first 2 balls. And there's a reason he's being held up high by his teammates. He's the highest run scorer in the tournament as well. And what a few weeks he has had out here. So the Southern Superstars, they got themselves to 164 for 6. It could have been way more, but they were pegged back and lost wickets. KSO, they looked so out of it. And then Yusuf came out flying and got them up to level, 164 from their 20 overs. So the match was tied, and then the Southern Superstars winning the super over, much thanks to the bat of Martin Guptill. And there it is. There it is. The Southern Superstars, their name goes on the trophy for the first time. And we're going to head to a quick break, and we'll be back with the final presentation. has been an absolutely rip-roaring final here of the K-Rasa Legends League Season 3. The match was tied, and then the Southern Superstars won the Super Over, which means they will be lifting the trophy for the first time as they are crowned champions of Season 3. And this was the moment. The damage had been done by Martin Guptill already, and they just needed one. And there were the celebrations, heartbreak for the KSO, but absolute elation for the men in blue, the Southern Superstars, who are guided to victory, and hugs all around. Martin Guptill smashing 6 off the first 2 balls, and that really put the damage in the Super Over. A very happy captain and coach there. Hugs all around for everyone. Everyone played their part for the team, and the handshakes from the KSO. Not to be for them this year. Martin Guptill, take a bow. He was the highest run scorer in the tournament this year, and he really came to the party when he was needed in that Super Over. So Superstars were put into bat, and they put up 164 for 6 after firing up the top and then getting dragged back. KSO looked so out of it, and then Yusuf came to the middle, 85 from 38 to get them level, but the Superstars winning that Super Over. And it's now time for the final presentation with Matt Kabir-Floyd.
What a season we have just had, full of thrills and spills and close games and going to magnificent venues. And if ever there was a game fit for a final, this was it today. So welcome to the end of series presentation of the K-Rasa Legends League Cricket. And as ever, K-Rasa Legends League Cricket would like to thank the Jammu and Kashmir Sports Council and all of its sponsors and partners. The title sponsor, K-Rasa. Official mobile game, Dream Cricket 24. Official partners, 1xBat and Amar Ujala. Official broadcast partner, Star Sports. Official digital streaming partner, Fancode. Exclusive ticketing partner, Insider.in and Paytm. Official radio partner, Radio City. Kashmir Platinum partner, TCI Max Cement. Kashmir Pouring partner, Coca-Cola. Kashmir Medical partner, Paras Hospitals. Kashmir Radio partner, 92.7 Big FM. And Kashmir Spice partner, Kawal Spices. As ever, we have a presentation party to meet. Allow me to introduce you to all of them, one by one. Mr. Vivek Kushlani, founder and chairman of Legends League Cricket. Mr. Raman Raheja, co-founder and CEO of Legends League Cricket. Mrs. Seema Kilachan Kushlani, co-owner of the Legends League Cricket. Mrs. Nidhi Raheja, co-owner of Legends League Cricket. Mr. Yuvraj Kilachand, co-owner of the Legends League Cricket. Mr. Arvind Singh, managing director, K-Rasa International. Mr. Sumit Valia, CEO, K-Rasa International. Mr. Nisar Ahmad Bhatt, marketing head, TCI Max Cements. Mr. Mohammed Amin, chairman, Kawal Group of Industries. Mr. Neelam Singh Jamwal, marketing manager, Coca-Cola in J&K. And Mr. Pramod Sahu, co-founder of Sportsmint. And of course, you can't get anywhere without your officials. So the K-Rasa Legends League would like to start off by thanking all of the match officials. I would like to invite Mr. Yuvraj Kilachand to award their medals. And they are the match referee, Manu Nair. Umpires, Billy Bowden, Chris Fury, Jerry Matabiri, Ranmore Martinez, and Ajay Varma. Done a great job, the officials, throughout this series in tough conditions, spinning pitches, lots of appeals, lots of pressure put on by the Legends, who are still very, very competitive, and they've manfully stuck to their job. So well done to all of you guys. You've done it all with good humor as well. Right, let's get to our player awards now. First up, the Legend of the Match award. I would like to invite Mr. Sumit Walia to hand over the trophy, and it goes to a player who made a big impact with the bat in the first innings of this match. Seems a long time ago now. Hamilton Masakadze, 83 of 58 deliveries. Well done, Hamilton. And if I could just have a word with you as well, please. Well done. A cracking innings that. And it felt like your tournament, you just got better and better and better, and you made runs when it counted.
Yeah, cheers, Matt. I think first and foremost, I'd just like to send a little word to our skipper. He lost his dad during the tournament. So, Skip, thoughts and prayers are with you and your family. Stay strong, and well done for coming out and finishing the tournament. And yeah, I think, like you said, did get a little bit better for me. I kept getting starts, but I wasn't converting. But I'm happy that I managed to convert in the last couple of games and got the team over the line.
So you clearly enjoyed the pressure situations then.
Oh yeah, I think in the first season I had quite a good one at the start of the tournament and faded away at the end. So I was happy it was the other way around now to get the runs in the games that mattered the most. Yeah.
You're the leading run scorer in this competition now. You've been here all 3 seasons. What is it about LLC that gets your juices going?
Yeah, I think, as I mentioned the other day, some of the grounds have quite small boundaries, and I think that plays a little bit into my hands because I do like to go for boundaries. So I think that has really helped. And I think I'll give you another fun little stat. I'm 3 out of 3 so far in the Legends League.
Oh, wow. 3 out of 3. You keep going to the winning side. Someone needs to sign him up. They'll win it next year. And I've got to finish with, impact player. You've made the impact player your own. Are you ever going to field again?
Hopefully not. It's been real good fun to just bat and then go and sit down. I think in the first season I was in and out of that role, but the last 2 seasons I had it firmly in my pocket. Some of the teammates weren't happy with that, but yeah, it's been fun doing the impact stuff as well.
Don't you give it up. You hold on to that tie, Hamilton. Well played today. Richly deserved. Legend of the match.
Cheers, thanks, man.
Hamilton Masakadze, everyone making a big difference in the playoffs for the champions, the Southern Superstars. Right, next we have the TCI Max Cement Dependable Player of the Match Award, and I'd like to invite Mr. Nissa Ahmad Butt to hand over the trophy, and it goes to a player who made a big impact with the ball. He picked up 2 wickets in the actual match itself, and then was the super over hero. He conceded just 13, and that was a match-winning effort. Hamid Hassan. He's bowled with real pace all the way through this tournament. And I guess it wasn't a big surprise when they went to him for the super over, and he won it for them with that fantastic 6 balls, including getting out Yusuf Pathan. Let's move on to the Kawal Spice's Spiciest Innings of the Match award. I'd like to invite Mr. Mohammed Amin to hand over the check. And this was one of the spiciest innings you will ever see. He almost got his side over the line. The whole stadium was chanting his name. It is, of course, Yusuf Pathan, 85 of 38 deliveries. Incredible knock, almost single-handedly got his side over the line. He was that close to winning it for them. Brilliant stuff from Yusuf. Moving forward, we have the Game Changer of the Match award. I'd like to invite Mr. Neelam Singh Jamwal to hand over the check, and it goes to the superhero with the bat for the Southern Superstars, Martin Guptill. Not only did he hit 2 sixes to effectively win the game for the Southern Superstars, but he's also had a brilliant overall tournament leading run scorer in the whole tournament as a whole. Now we have the Stylish Player of the Match award. I'd like to invite Mr. Pramod Sahu to hand over the check. And it goes to another Southern superstar, contributed with both bat and ball as he has done throughout the tournament. 33 today with the bat, 2 wickets, and he was also there at the end when they won it in the super over. Pavan Negi. Pavan has been one of the best all-rounders this season. He really has such a weapon with the ball and the bat. Okay, now it's time for the Legend of the Tournament award. I'm going to speak to this player as well, and I'd like to invite Mr. Arvind Singh to hand over the trophy. And we've just seen him. No surprise here. The award goes to the most runs ever scored in LLC, 339, at an average of 42 and a strike rate of 165. It is, of course, Martin Guptill. Martin, if we could just have another chat. You can't escape that easily. I mean, what a tournament you've had. You took maybe an innings or so just to find your bearings, and then once you did, you were absolutely ruthless.
It just took a wicket at Surat that was flat, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was it. You cashed in at Surat. That was very, very smart.
Yeah, well, I was lucky enough to get a couple of innings there and spend a bit of time in the middle and get a few out of the middle as well, so happy days.
But listen, you got runs here as well. You got runs on some challenging pitches too. You've had to deal with a variety of conditions.
Yeah, some of the innings weren't pretty, but on a wicket like tonight, if you can just create partnerships and take them as deep as possible, you know, it comes a whole lot easier. And you know, the way Hamilton played tonight was absolutely fantastic and got us to a competitive total.
I must say, sometimes when I've watched you in this tournament, I feel like I'm watching you from 10 years ago playing for New Zealand. That's how cleanly you've been striking the ball at times.
Oh, I thought you were going to say how I was moving in the field, but
that
no,
too.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that anymore. No, it's been good fun. I've really enjoyed it here, and you know, just lucky enough to get a few out the middle through the tournament.
You made a big difference to your team today. Congratulations on being legend of the series.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Martin Guptill, most runs ever scored in a single season of LLC. Absolutely sensational stuff. Right, now I'd like to invite Mrs. Seema Kilachand Kushlani and Mrs. Nidhi Raheja to hand over the runners-up medals to KSO, the Konark Suryas Odisha. I'm going to read them out in order here. If you could come out in the order I call you, please. First of all, Ben Lachlan, Dilshan Munawira, Divesh Patania, Fidel Edwards, Jesse Ryder, Kevin O'Brien, Kevin Cooper, KP Aparna, Natraj Behera, Naveen Stewart, Yusuf Pathan, Praveen Tambe, Richard Levy, Shabaz Nadeem, Vinay Kumar, and also the support staff, Basit Said Tole, Kartik Ashok, Mila Pradeep Kumar Mewada, Patel Rashid Ahmed, Rahil Rashid Ahmed Patel, Vasudevan Irusan, Arvinda Kumar Singh, Joginder Singh, Pritesh Hitendra Bhai Joshi, and last, but of course not least, the skipper, Irfan Pathan. Great work by KSO this season. They really scrapped hard. They gave us some of the most memorable moments and games and finishes of the whole tournament. They really did have a fighting spirit, and they came from behind on a number of occasions to win matches when it looked as though they were going to lose. They fully deserved to get through to the final. They finished second in the table and then got through to the first qualifier. Went down to the Southern Superstars there, and then Unfortunately, went down to them again at the final, but their leader, Irfan, has been inspirational. And I'm going to have a chat with Irfan now, get his thoughts on everything that happened today. Lots of talking points. Wow, I don't know where to start with a game like that, really. Why don't we start with the super over, I suppose. What were your thoughts at halfway, then 13 runs on the board?
We still had a chance because, you know, when you get into super over, anything above 10 runs, the team who's defending that has a great chance. Unfortunately for Patania, he just couldn't bowl a perfect Yorker. It was full toss, and Guptill in this kind of form is not going to miss out.
Yeah, I mean, the fact you even got in that position, your brother, I mean, you've seen him play some unbelievable knocks, but that was incredible. It was a single-handed blitz.
I can, you know, confidently say that it was one of the best innings of Legends Leagues for sure. Last 3 years. I've seen him play some outstanding innings during his career in IPL. He's been a champion player when he played for India as well, when he actually played in the IPL, winning those titles. But the way he played today, as far as the Legend Leagues are concerned, it was one of the best innings. He could have taken us home by winning the game. Unfortunately, he couldn't. But him and as well as our team, Konak Surya's Odisha, you know, we all can keep our head high and take a lot of positives. Yes, we all we want to win the trophy. That's the ultimate thing. We couldn't do it, but outstanding inning. I actually won't mind watching that inning of Yusuf Pathan, my brother, Lala. Again, even after in this mood where I am, I'm very disappointed not to win this, but the inning was special.
Well, both of you have, you know, come out with these magic moments during this tournament and almost hauled the side back from the dead. Where does that Pathan fighting spirit come from?
Probably my parents, my father, my mother, and you know, it's in the family, it's in the blood. You know, we say we are Pakhtun. You know, we always we are like warriors, and luckily, you know, when we used to play for India as well, we used to do the same thing. And now wherever we play, we want to do the same thing as well for our team. Now, before it was for country, now it's for a state like Odisha, which has a lot of potential as far as the sports is concerned. So as long as we're going to play, me, my brother, we're going to give 100%. Sometimes result doesn't come, but we always want to give our best. And we expect from our team as well the same thing.
And the way I see you guys on the field, you know, that focus and that drive, it doesn't look like you want to stop anytime soon.
Yes, hopefully, as long as the body works, you know, fantastically well. You know, we want to keep working hard. We work really hard as well, even though I do a lot of broadcasting work. But I keep myself mentally, you know, focused that wherever I get the chance to play, I keep that aside. And I love doing commentary, by the way, but whenever my chance is there to play, I want to do that. Whenever my brother wants to have a chance to, you know, go at it like the way he went out and played today, we want to do that. And hopefully, next 3 to 5 years, we'll keep playing.
Well, we would absolutely love that if you keep going. Final word on the atmosphere tonight. It was packed to the rafters here, and that's one of the best atmospheres I've seen in a while.
Can you believe that we were playing Retired Players League? Can you believe that? Yeah. It was outstanding. The kind of love, respect, the noise we got here in Kashmir. You know, the appreciation we got here as Odisha team, as well as, you know, me, myself, my brother. We loved it. So thank you so much, guys. It was absolutely pleasure to play here in Kashmir, just be around. As I said earlier, I love coming back, keep coming back here. I have quite a good rapport with the guys. I've worked here before as a mentor, and now to come back here and at least give something back to those fans who wanted to see top quality cricket. Yeah. Absolutely loved it.
You've definitely given back. It's been a pleasure to talk to you, pleasure to watch you play as well. I hope I can do that for years to come.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Well done. Irfan Pathan.
Well done to Southern Superstar. They were outstanding today.
Yes, absolutely. As ever, very gracious in defeat there, Irfan Pathan. Okay, now it's time
onto the field. And did we ever think that it would come down to that? Michael Bevan, he looks chilly. He looks a little bit nervous. but he also looks like there's a hell of a lot going through his brain at the moment. The two umpires are still out there. Billy Bowden and Ranmore Martinez, and that TV umpire tonight, Jerry Matabiri. And we always got to appreciate the work done by the umpires as well throughout the tournament and to get us to this stage. But the fans are absolutely loving every single moment of this. It is absolutely jam-packed out there. And there's still one more over to come. After all these matches, it comes down to this.
It does indeed. And it has been an unbelievable tournament. We've been in 4 cities, and it comes to this moment. The next 6 balls is going to tell us who are going to be the champions. And we couldn't dream of a better final. And it's been brilliant. And Yusuf Patani's still very livid with himself, but he showed the power today. He showed his striking power.
And he is the reason that we've got this far. They looked so down and out, KSO, and he came to the party and he said, nope, the Patan power, 85 from 38, sensational striking. That strike rate up over 223, Monty. And there was nothing they could do, and that was when he brought up his 50 with another of those belting sixes. And now he's sat down with a bit of ice on his knee there. And remember, they're wearing those black armbands as well for Ross Taylor's mother, who passed away today, and he was obviously part of this KSO side. So all our thoughts obviously go out to them. So it looks like Martin Guptill has got his pads on there. Still waiting to see who's coming out. A few discussions being had still.
Yeah, I think they're going to go with Nagy and Guptill, it looks like, especially with the left arm spin of Nadeem there. So this looks interesting. Who will take strike? Would he be the left or the right? I think, in my opinion, I will go with Nagy to take the first strike against the left arm spinner, but they may even change that. But again, the highest run scorer of season 3, as expected, should be out on the field. And Irfan Pathan is discussing all the options here.
Martin Guptill, he's a man who is not unfamiliar with a super over. I'm hoping no one mentioned that to him as he walked out. No mention of barest of margins. No mentions of Guptill's got to go. But today he does got to go, and he's got to go big. And they're just testing out the willow. Oh yeah, that's a nice bat. You might hit some runs with that. Well, he's already hit over 300 of them in this tournament, so I think it's going quite well for him, the New Zealander. And he's a man he's always a cool, calm and collected man, Martin Guptill. So the kind of person you want to come out in a situation like this, especially in the form he's been in the tournament. Remember that target, 164 was put up by both teams. The target now in this over, 14 runs to win. 6 balls to do it in. Martin Guptill and Pawan Negi.
Yeah, we always expected a left-right combination, and I think that's allowed Irfan Pathan to bring on the seamer. Earlier on, they're looking at Nadeem, but it is Pathania. He's going to come on, and he will have to bowl probably the most important over of his career. And he's been impressive today, but it all means nothing if he's not able to execute his game plan. And the next 6 balls are going to be so important. Can he become the hero for KSO?
And just a reminder that if the scores are tied at the end of this as well, we flip a coin. We start the match flipping a coin, and it could well mean that we end the tournament flipping a coin, but not if Superstars can score 14 runs and not if KSO can stop them. Martin Guptill facing up. Patania with ball in hand. Here we go. Full toss! That has gone miles! Martin Guptill, that's almost 14 on its own!
This is a brilliant strike. First ball, full toss. and it comes out of the screws of his bat. And what a brilliant strike this is. Just have a look at this. The flow is easy. He looked at it, he's admiring it, and I think he sent that ball back to Auckland.
Yeah, get that ball a plane ticket because it's going a very long way. What a start to this Super Over for the Superstars, for the man who has shone for the Superstars, Martin Guptill. He sends the first one.